Hello there, this is Slim Old Ben, onward to more Lander Odyssey. It's been a while since I played, so I'm going to look at the tutorial. So A and D for the controls, basically. Alright, and another button. Anyway, so yeah, I gave up last time, and let's try Gravity Danger. There's a thing at the base that makes it a pain here, so yeah, let's see here. The music here sort of makes me think of Flash Gordon. Just a little bit. Yeah, we have a falling hazard to avoid, and that thing as well. Probably gonna go crunchy over and over. It's the edge of tomorrow as we know it. But yeah, the major hazard is like the bottom line, that we don't have more acceleration to pull over with, kind of thing. And okay, one gathered, and then the next one's over here. 0.8 is Venetian gravity. So now we have to avoid spikes of doom. And that, well, yeah, there we go, extra crunchy. Over and over. Alrighty, here we go again. Oh, what the heck? Well, that I didn't mean to do. I am not sure why it decided that I was gonna be doing that. I think if you press a key too long, it starts thinking that you want to keep pressing that key, like the sticky keys function or some nonsense. I don't know. I haven't used that function. I just know if you press shift or control too long and you don't shut that off, it makes it annoying. So that's its own type of joy. So half Earth gravity. There isn't really a planet I know of that has just half Earth gravity. Mars has 0.3 basically. The Moon has 0.6. Mercury has 0.3, almost the same as lunar gravity. Yep. Now it's time to keep to the left a bit while that happens. Okay, now those have been avoided. Now we need to figure out how to avoid the spikes here while trying to avoid this hazard. There! I managed to barely do it. Oh my word. Oh, come on. Alright, so apparently it is possible to get past there. Of course it is, but it still feels like it's more difficult than it is. Let's see, can we use the arrow keys? Oh, cool. We can use the arrow and... Alright, that's easier than trying to use right index on D while left index on A. So, okay. Come on, come on. Yep, all this crunchy doom is extra crunchy. Way easier before you get to higher gravity. Well, sort of, except it's slow. But sometimes slow and steady wins the race, other times it pays to expedite things. Let's fire the thrusters at the astronaut. That makes about as much sense as anything else in this world. Extra crispy. Who knows, maybe they have mesophasic shields from that one episode of Star Trek where they can fly right next to a star's corona and be like, "You're not allowed to say that word, you're a pleb." And the rock. Of course, there we go again. Not third time's a charm, 53rd. Who knows? Over and over, over and over. Yeah. Come on. Where's that one? There's another one. Is it right on me? Can it not be? Okay, it was gonna be right on me. I think it randomizes because it's not... Of course it does. Fairly sure it does anyway. Yep, there's another one that's also random. So, RNG, random number generator. Alrighty. Ah, crap. Wasting fuel. Wasting fuel that we'll need for the last leg of this journey, which is right now. .2G. Jupiter? No, that would be like 4G, right? Ah, give me a break. The joy. Hopefully I'll get done with this mission eventually. Maybe I'll be monetized by then. That'll be fun. You know, just one day I go to sleep and suddenly I have all my effort not completely wasted. That'd be so nice. Would be nice. But most of the time it is just wasted effort. That's what it feels like. You just have to be absolutely perfect in every possible way, and even then it's no good. Because someone's doing it better somehow, and there's a new fad, and just have to do this, that, and every dang thing else. Just follow this new trend, this new rule, this new this, that, the other, everything, so much. Oh, the joy, I don't care. I do my own thing, and everyone else can shut up and follow their business school advice as much as they like until it changes overnight because someone changed the rule somewhere in some corporate office and the old ones don't apply anymore and it's all whatever they want to make it anyway. It's like I was going for accounting for a while, but aside from that boring the heck out of me, it's also like dependent on Congress and just a bunch of idiots otherwise to keep things stable, and it's not like the laws of physics or mathematics. It's just this form, that form, let's look at this spreadsheet indefinitely kind of thing. Memorize all these definitions that they could change overnight if they really wanted to, and just otherwise a whole boring, pointless waste of effort that those jobs are really for nepotism hires anyway, unless you just happen to be lucky. But yeah, it's just tedious, and unless you get all the perfect education format things, everything else, it's just going to be bookkeeping at best, and even then you have to be a nepotism hire more or less, like most other overpaid office work things. Otherwise, yeah, whatever. I don't know, I'm sure there's plenty of exceptions. Extra crispy. They got on board just right as I went doomly, so I gotta pay attention more to this game. I'm gonna try to be more quiet, I guess. Avoid everyone yelling at me for disagreeing with them or saying something they found annoying, because, you know, their experience has been perfect and mine isn't, because I'm imperfect, of course. Just so wonderful. Oh well. And of course, yeah, there's not only nepotism hires. It just seems like a lot of office work is done by that kind of hireling. You get comfy jobs for the few, and the rest get stuck with the garbage. Oh my word. Alright. Come on. Yeah, come on, try to take it slow and it just goes crispy anyway. Oh, there's one of 3. You know, in Star Trek, the first Borg to be sort of freed from the collective wasn't 7 of 9. Of course, for anyone that's watched The Next Generation knows that. It was 3 of 5. The one named U. H-U-G-H. Oh, come on. Over the edge. Too much. And, yep. Oh, my word. Just trying to concentrate. It's easy to complain while I do this, but I should probably focus on the game more than just whining. I like whining though. That's what I'm good at in life, I guess. Or maybe I'm not even good at that, who knows. And now time for the joy here. Fall already. Gotta keep above, like, the middle of that line. Ah! Oh, give me a break. This is why I quit last time. Although I made it past that one jagged zone before, earlier this round even. Well, not this, like this recording anyway. And I could truncate it down to when I actually win if I do. But this is authentic potato gaming, so I'm gonna show all my faults and failures, no matter how boring or whatever else. That's the excuse I give myself to not bother trimming it down to highlights like everyone who's more wise at this crap is tending to do nowadays. Go, fall, fall, fall. Okay, that's finally there. 1.2. What is 1.2 Earth's gravities? Apart from just the numerical value. Well, I managed to survive this far. Okay, 2.5. That would be Jupiter around there, right? Something like that. I didn't memorize that one, but yeah. For Mercury, it's Martian gravity, 1/3 Earth's gravity. Venus is 80% Earth gravity. Mars is 1/3. Luna is 1/6. Serious? I don't remember. I should actually get around to doing all that. I've wanted to do things like memorize the periodic table as well and all those other things. Just, you know, there isn't much point to it in my life either, though. Just factoids to accumulate for nerd points before I go. That won't really help me unless I get a job in some field that it would matter within. Come on, fall. Alright. Come on. I hate that so much. And that's hate speech, right? No, just joking. Whatever. It's the I don't like this stupid thing. Oh joy. A Facebook friend wrote me something. Would it be they want me to watch their stuff while they watch like 1 minute of anything I post? Or would it be someone wanting me to give them more money even though they still haven't repaid stuff they borrowed already? Not that I'm gonna be nagging them, but it's like, yeah, stop trying to get money from me. I'm broke too. One friend did help with increasing how much they were donating to Patreon. I need to figure out how to get all that stuff in order and make it all nice and polished eventually. It just... I have to sort of make everything a monomania to actually, like, care to get everything done. It just is too much for me. And the more I try to do things with no reward... I mean, one friend's helping. One. But everyone else is not. So... Well, no, that's not entirely true. There are some... One family member once helped as well, but... Yeah. My sister is actually letting me have a cup of coffee and creamer rather than... Like the others would let me go without food, though. But I'm gonna be silent for a moment here. And I failed anyway. Need to figure out how to hover better on that. So yeah, it's a pulsed hover. We can't just vary thrust to counter it. Well, oh my word. I have been posting shorts recently, though just like clips from films rather than my stuff yet. At some point I will get around to like doing more of like gaming clips, maybe stuff from here if I keep bothering with it. This is when I almost give up. Wow. Finally. Well, at least that fell now. Maybe I should bump away the outer shield things, although, I don't know, less weight, but still less armor for if I bump later on. Sure, that's a strategy for some other time, though. It is still a little bit easier than Galactic Lander. Come on, fall. Take it too slow there because of the falling debris crap. Oh my word. I hate phones. I hate phones so much. My favorite type of telecommunication device was in the 90s, like it was just the WebLink wireless pager. My stepdad worked there once. And that was for some deal or some crap. But, yeah, texting Motorola something pager thing. That, Motorola actually has like a Pip-Boy type thing, like from Fallout almost. Silent time. Ah! Yeah, you know what, I think I give up. I'm sure everyone else is perfect and can do this so flawlessly, but anyway, I'm done with it. Take care and try not to go crazy.